Jason Boyette. Brought to you by First Bank, Kincaid Service Company, and Piggly Wiggly. Let's get ready to talk some sports. Here are your hosts, David, Bill, Kenny, and Jason.
Welcome in Bedford County Sports Live. David Thomas is on special assignment, guys. I'm Bill Anderson, Jason Boyette, Coach Kenny Parker. Guys, how are we this morning?
Special assignment. Doing great. Forgot my hat, but other than that, I'm doing good.
Oh, you got another one in the truck, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's got TSSAA on it, though. I'm headed to the ball field. That's
got
all
to do a little
I
umpiring today.
Got to get it, hopefully, before the rain sets in.
That's it.
Well, we're going to talk a little sports this morning. Let's thank our sponsors. First Bank, David McGee, top-notch team up there. Great banking people. Stop and see them. How about Piggly Wiggly?
That's right.
Oink.
Oink.
Say big at the pig. Shop local.
Throw back and get the real food.
That's exactly right. Got a real butcher. And let's thank Kincaid
Service
Company.
Let's take a break here from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly. Down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Yeah.
Welcome back in Bedford County Sports Live. We're going to wrap up basketball season in high school.
Basketball season officially
Just about over.
It's officially over in Bedford
It is
County.
in Bedford County, yeah.
All right. Cookeville beat Cleveland 66-52 in the girls bracket. Bradley Central beat Coffee County 59-40, and then, of course, Bradley beat Cookeville. Nobody's going to beat Bradley.
Nobody's going to beat Bradley.
They're going to go to state. They're probably going to go undefeated and not going to lose a game.
And I think it did the same thing last year.
I think it did, too. All right. Shelbyville got a milestone. Congratulations to Coach and the boys. That was their 20th win as they beat East Hamilton right here 68-52. And I asked Shane, I said, Coach, you got any idea when the last time Shelbyville basketball won 20 games? And he told me, son, I should have wrote it down, like 2009 or something.
Yeah.
It'd been a long 15, 16 years.
KT's last year.
KT was KT.
And they played great that night, too, against East Hamilton. That was a great game. They played really well.
East Hamilton's pretty good.
Yeah.
They were pretty good. They had beat Bradley. So that set up for Shelbyville. Unfortunately, they had to go play Walker Valley. And Walker Valley guys may be there at the end.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I think they play Lebanon next.
They play Lebanon. Yeah, we'll get into the sectionals here in a minute. 77-51, they beat Shelbyville. Then Cookeville had beat Lincoln County If we had just beat Lincoln County, we'd be in the section. That's what's frustrating. But Cookeville beat them 68-58. What's interesting here, Cookeville was the number 5 last place team in our district.
Yeah, and they were 5 in the district, but it wasn't 3, 4, and 5 all same different. It went some kind of tiebreaker, and they just kept. Well, you said all along Cookeville's the 5th place team, and they very well could win the tournament.
Yeah, I think they were 3 and 5 in the region. Everybody else was 4 and 4, and Shelbyville was 5 and 3 that won it. So Shelbyville won the district and boys regular season, came in second in the tournament. So their season's now over with. Community girls 43-30 got beat by Loretto. Wasn't surprised there, were we? Loretto came back and beat Summertown and the girls 66-52. So they move on. And then Lewis County and the community boys 61-55. But the community boys put up a heck of a fight in that ball game.
Pretty good.
Had a good season.
And good turnaround by the Cascade and the community boys this year have done a lot better. Loretto beat Lewis County to win the region or whatever. They're 63-53. So they move on. My man, Barry Workman. Let's talk about old Coach Workman for a second. He beat Oakland 45-43. He moves to the sectionals to play Ravenwood.
Still playing at home.
Still playing at home.
Monday night.
And he gets Ravenwood.
May get back to Murfreesboro
again. He may get back to Murfreesboro yet again. But I was telling y'all before the break that this guy at Oakland, that's a tough job because you don't have the football kids. They were way below 500 and got on a nice run and made it as far as they made it. He's got
a real credential because they were on TV the other night playing somebody and I watched it and they were talking about that. But he's got a really good pedigree from. I mean, he's a well-known coach. I don't know where they got him from.
They did a really good job. It started off slow, but he came on late. And then my main man, Kevin Thomas up at Jackson County, beat Pickett County 78-62, former coach we just talked about here.
Yep.
He's playing at home against, I believe I've got it right here. I printed this thing off. I can read it. The writing's so small. He's at home against Van Buren County.
Van Buren's usually pretty good in basketball.
Jackson County, I told Kevin when he went up there, he was crazy going home. I said, "You're not going to win any games up there." By George, he has.
He's won
made the state
almost every year.
Yeah, he's there every year.
That's 2 former Shelbyville coaches who's gone on to do really well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure have.
Yep.
Well, Kenny, I think you got some baseball and softball scores for everybody.
I do. Spring sports started Monday. We'll start with baseball. We had Coach Parker Gunn on the last show. Community played 3 games. Tuesday, they lost to the Tennessee Monarchs 11-10. Turned around and played them again on Wednesday. Lost again 7-4. But Coach Gunn got his first win yesterday against Moore County. They beat Moore County 3-1. Cascade was to open up their season Monday against Davidson Academy, but that game got canceled. They played on Thursday, and they beat Tullahoma 2-1. Webb had 3 games last week. On Tuesday, they lost to Page 6-1. On Thursday, they beat Central Magnet 11-1. And yesterday, they beat Rockville 2-1. In softball, Community, Vi-Queens, they're going to be pretty good this year. I've seen them already. On Monday, they went to Warren County and won 8-0. On Tuesday, they went to Blackman and won 12-7. And Wednesday, they went to the 2-time defending state champion Liberty Creek, which could very well be the best softball team in the state bar classifications. And they got beat 13-3. Shelbyville opened their season up. They're young. They went to Oakland. She's playing some tough teams. They lost at Oakland 14-7 on Tuesday. And yesterday, they went to Rockville and lost 16-6. Cascade is yet to play a game in softball, and Shelbyville has yet to play a baseball game.
Yeah, my understanding is next week they play 5 or 6 games. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Yeah. I think they go to Sequatchie County and open things up there. Then they go to a tournament up there in Warren County, I think, for 5 more games. That's going to be rough on your pitching staff.
But when you go to those tournaments, I don't think you play but like 3 or 4 innings.
So you're not playing a full game?
No, you're not. I don't think you play a full game for that reason.
Right, because I don't know how your arms would hold up.
Right.
I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wraps up high school for the moment. You've got your sectionals. And I believe the girls' sub-state is what we used to call it.
Girls' sectional is tonight.
Boys tomorrow night.
No, boys is Monday night.
Monday night. So Monday night's the boys. And the girls' state tournament, though, is next week.
I think it starts Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Wednesday now.
I think you're right.
I think it's Wednesday now.
And I did see where the Tullahoma boys and girls are both
They both won the
They
region.
both won their region, and they're
And-
both at home. And
Yeah, girls will be
Sub-state.
playing at home tonight. The boys will be playing at home on Monday night.
so Tullahoma again going to make a run again.
Yep.
Hearing both of them. Let's take another break. We'll hear from our sponsors real quick. We're going to hear from First Bank. We're going to hear from the Pig, Piggly Wiggly, and we're going to hear from Kincaid
Service
Company.
We'll be right back and talk a little college basketball.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid is everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
It's March, guys. That means basketball.
March Madness.
Basketball's going. I saw some upsets yesterday. I saw Belmont got beat.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
They
Belmont
better
beat
hope they
by
got that
number-
automatic
by
seed.
number 9 Drake.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It'll be
Lipscomb got beat.
We normally don't talk about it, but
Austin P won, but
the Tennessee Vol girls, the Lady Vols, oh my gosh.
they
Lost
tanked
7
it.
in a row.
Mhm.
Their best player goes to the
Yeah.
bus, walks off.
I think they've thrown in the towel.
Yeah.
They quit, haven't
They
they?
should not make the tournament. They've
And
lost
the
7 in a
Vanderbilt
row.
coach, the Vanderbilt women's coach got thrown out of the game. She got ejected.
They were down
yesterday.
34 in the first half.
Yeah, they lost, and they lost her too.
I just heard it on the radio. Interesting stat. The last time the Lady Vols lost 7 in a row was Pat Summitt's second season at Tennessee, and think how long ago that was.
Wow.
Oof.
Early mid-70s.
That's
right?
when they
Oof.
weren't very good. That's why she was there.
Not good. All right, guys. This past weekend, Kentucky beat Vanderbilt 91-77. They got revenge for that other game. Tennessee played Alabama. Your Crimson Tide got a 71-69 win, but again, Tennessee had a
Yeah.
double-digit lead,
They-
led the whole game, and blew it.
My Tide paid for it here in a minute. So
They did.
Go ahead.
Ole Miss and Auburn. This is why Auburn does not deserve it to be in the
They
NCAA
won't
tournament or
be.
even talk
They
about
won't
it.
be.
They lost to Ole Miss 85-79 at home.
They might be in the NIT, but they won't be in
Yeah.
the
They shouldn't be. They've only won 2 games away from Auburn. They've
Yeah.
lost to Mississippi State and Ole Miss in a couple of weeks. They don't need to be in there. Florida, the best team in the conference, pounded Arkansas 111-77. Then Tuesday, Tennessee beat South Carolina 78-59 without Nate Ament, who's got the injury, and he probably won't play today. Alabama, here's your loss, Kenny,
Georgia.
98-88 to Georgia.
Mhm.
That was a tough one right there. Kentucky, they got another loss at Texas A&M, 96-85. Missouri had a horrible loss to Oklahoma, 80-64. Wasn't even close. I'm surprised.
We
at that
talked
one.
about last week.
The difference in the bottom and the top
Right.
is just really close.
Yeah,
It's
we
just really
talked about
close.
that last week. I think
Yeah.
you brought it up,
Yeah.
Jason.
Vanderbilt way down in this game to Ole Miss. They were down, I want to say it was double digits for the late in the game. They come back and win in overtime, 89-86, and that little point guard, Tyler Tanner, with
Yeah.
10 of the 13 overtime points. He's not but about 5'10" or 9 maybe.
Yeah, he is good.
He's good, and
Yeah.
he won the game for them. Sets up today's game, 1
Big
o'clock, ESPN, Vanderbilt to Tennessee. If Tennessee wins the game, they get the double bye, period. They'll be the 4 seed. If they don't, look out, because I don't know what's
Right.
going to happen. Florida's got Kentucky. at Kentucky. If Florida beats Kentucky, there's no way they can get it. And then you got Auburn, Alabama today, just to mention it, because anytime it's Auburn, Alabama, that's a good one. So basically, the SEC, you've got Florida at 15-2, Arkansas at 12-5, Alabama at 12-5, and then you've got Tennessee sitting right here at 11-6, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, Vandy, Missouri, A&M, Kentucky, all at 10-7, and now Texas, all tied.
How bad's Amen hurt? That's the question.
I think it's bad. I think it's not bad. I think
he sits out today and then back for the tournament. That'll be okay.
I think they're going to sit him today. They said he wanted to play the other night, but there was no sense risking him.
That injury looked bad against Alabama. That looked bad.
Yeah, it did not look good. Now, he's taken his hits this year.
He has.
It's not been good. But you got the SEC tournament coming up in college basketball. What? Next week?
Yeah.
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Up at Bridgestone Arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great time of year.
That's a good time
great time of year.
You got to love it. But it's a big deal if Tennessee can win and get that double bye.
I had to go to a bus conference the other day in Nashville. You won't catch me watching that stuff. If you gave me a house in Nashville, I'd give it back to you. And if you gave me a job in Nashville, I'd be unemployed.
I agree.
I am not going to Nashville if I don't have to.
Murfreesboro is getting about as bad. I mean, seriously, the traffic in Murfreesboro is getting as bad. Let's take one more break. We're going to come back. And guys, you talk about NFL. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
We got trades everywhere.
Hey, and it's just now. It's fixing to snowball.
Free agencies this week.
It's fixing to.
It's going to be a crazy week.
We got free agency week, and then the draft's coming up. Got a lot of good stuff going on.
Yep.
Let's hear from First Bank, Piggly Wiggly, and Kincaid
Service
Company.
We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly. Down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Welcome back in, Bedford County Sports Live. Bill Anderson, Kenny Parker, Jason Boyette, and we're missing David Thomas. He's on special assignment. Let's talk the NFL for a minute, guys. First trade this week. What were the Texans thinking? They traded their right tackle, a 2019 first-round pick, to Cleveland for a fifth-round pick, and their offensive line's terrible as it is.
Salary cap. They got to. What I think a lot of these teams you're talking about is they're getting rid of cap money because they're wanting to go get somebody.
All right, then they turn around.
Not survive.
The Texans turn around and trade a 4 and a 7 and an offensive guard who played quite a bit, Juice Scruggs, who was a 2023 second-rounder, for David Montgomery, the running back from the Lions.
Yeah.
And
that would kind of surprise me.
But they felt like last year they were running back away.
Fantasy-wise, what did it do for Gibbs?
It's going to be good for Gibbs. But I'll say this.
But I'll tell you another thing it's going to do to Gibbs. It's going to put more pressures and more carries, so he's going to be on the field more. So he won't have the rest time, but they'll bring somebody in.
Now, what's odd to me is David Montgomery's nearly 29 years old, and that's about where running backs fall off.
Yeah, that's where they start. Yep, and I agree.
I don't know how good of a deal. And the problem I see with the Texans, when you watched them, the big problem was our offensive line was terrible.
Mhm.
Stroud wasn't good, but he's getting hammered. I
Right.
don't see how you get better moving a guard, moving at the right tackle. I don't see how
Yeah.
that works for you. But maybe it does. All right, the Rams with a big trade. They trade Trent McDuffie, a former 2022 first-round pick, for pick number 29 to the Kansas City Chiefs, first-round pick. And then the Chiefs also get a 5th, a 6th, and next year's 3rd.
I think the Chiefs won on this one.
I do too.
Yeah.
Chiefs are doing a good job with getting their draft ready because Andy Reid's smart. He knows and the GM's smart. They know they got to have more than one player, and
they never play their corners.
The way they set their defense up, they're not a cornerback team, and they never pay their corners. You look the last three or four good corners they have, they trade them off and draft somebody. And
what was good about this trade, for not only do you get the 4 picks for the Chiefs, you save $13.6 million against the cap moving on from McDuffie. But I kept hearing he's this all-pro player. I watch a lot of NFL. He's not even the best corner on the Chiefs. It's the Watson guy that's the free agent.
Yeah.
I thought the Rams gave up way too much, especially throwing in that 3rd rounder next year.
And the Rams think that they're just 1 or 2 players in both of them corners away because they don't think they're going to have Stafford much longer.
And they probably won't.
They got to win now.
Yeah,
right. You got to win now.
They're wanting
Short
a chance
window.
at the
And
Super
they did
Bowl
have an
next.
extra first-round pick because of that trade with Atlanta last year to get the edge guy from
But
Tennessee. Pierce.
they're booking. They're throwing all the cards in for Stafford
Let's do
and
it
a
now.
run for the Super Bowl this coming year.
All right, other big news in the NFL. The Cardinals cut Kyler Murray, 47.
That's your favorite.
Seen-
Bill loves
seen
Kyler
that
Murray.
coming. Seen that coming. Knew that was coming.
Tua's fixing to come. That's going to be a $99 million deal.
I don't know if Tua will be there or not, but you saw Murray leaving going, and Tua's fixing to get cut also.
Where does Murray go?
Minnesota.
I don't think Minnesota wants him.
I don't know. Somebody will want him.
Yeah, somebody big.
You know if I would want him, if it was me, if I'm the Steelers, I'd rather have Kyler Murray as
But
Aaron Rodgers now.
here's the thing with
Yeah,
Murray.
me too.
Murray, he's been in the league so much, and Arizona's still got to pay him so much. He signed wherever he goes. He signs for the league
Minimum $1.5 million.
1.4, yeah.
Somebody's going to get him cheap.
Somebody's going to get him cheap, and there's another one out there that
Build the rest of your team.
Tua will be the same way. Somebody's going to have
Yeah.
to pay him. They're going to get him like a 1.4.
Pay him
Well, I could see
cheap, build the
Kyler
rest of the
Murray.
team
I
around
can see
it.
Kyler Murray in Miami because they don't have any money when they
I'd
make the
love to see
move.
him in Green Bay.
I don't think he's going to want to be a backup.
I don't think he want to be either. Be me, I have a
Have
choice.
All right, the Bears traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills for a 2nd-round pick, and the Bills got back a 5. DJ Moore's 29 years old and apparently was probably fixing to be cut. The coach at the Bears, I don't think, was much on him.
And there's another cap. Bears are hurt, struggling with their cap space right now.
Well, the Bills are really struggling. They take on this $25 million salary from DJ Moore. I thought it was crazy.
It'll get restructured. They'll
restructure.
get one of them signing bonuses, and they'll
Bills have to have some help
divide it
wide
on
receiver,
down.
though.
Right. They do have to
Yeah,
have
the
some help.
Bills had to
This is
have
their
some.
best receiver now.
I just don't think DJ Moore's a number 1 receiver. He's a 2 at best, and he's 29.
Sadly, he's there.
He'll
I mean,
be their number one.
Yeah, he will.
Because they had none.
The Patriots last night traded their starting center to the Bears, Garrett Bradbury, for a 2027 5th-round pick. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Good move by the Bears
Yeah.
because he's only making $3 million.
Bears were going to have a center because
Yeah.
Yes,
they're
he's retired.
retired.
Just retired unexpectedly, right?
27-year-old,
Yeah.
just boom.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And he said he did that because he'd watched his dad in his latter years of his dad. He started getting injured and his quality of life, so he wasn't going to let that be him.
I think a lot of players.
Wow.
That's why Brett Favre says he wished he left. John Elway, I bet you wishes he left. Y'all seen him? He looks crippled.
Yeah.
Blockbuster trade last night.
Sure enough.
Max Crosby, the Raiders. I mean, he's not just an all-pro. He is an all-pro. He's
Yeah.
made it Pro Bowl every year he's ever been in the league. Traded to the Ravens for a 2026 and 2027 first-round pick. The funny thing is the Cowboys were in the market here, but they wouldn't give up the 2 ones. The Ravens did it.
Yeah, Cowboys were wanting to give up a 1 and a 2,
Two.
but Ravens gave up the 2-2s, but they also, not only did they get Crosby, they got his contract.
Yeah.
also.
Yes.
He's got a major, I think he signed for like 1.9 for 3 years and only played 1 year with it.
Yeah, it
So
was a $106 million contract.
yeah,
So now the Ravens eat that, and the Ravens already were up against the
they
cap.
were already capped.
He looks like a Raven, though, don't he?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, will he
Be a
not
good-
fit?
he'd be a
Will
good
he
fit
not
with the
fit
Ravens,
with
yeah.
that?
he'll fit great there.
I mean, think
Great
about
fit.
it. He's gone from a Redskin. I mean,
Just
from
a
a
tough
Raider
guy.
to a
just
Raven.
yeah.
They want
Yeah.
to get their defense back rolling, but at some point, if the Ravens are all in, Lamar's got to show he can win some games in the playoffs, doesn't he?
He's got to show that, and they're going to have to. Ravens are going, even though they struggle with their pass rush, but they're going to have some secondary help also.
Yeah, that's
Because
what's
their
dropped off, the
secondary was hurt.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we entered free agency this week.
You know, Tennessee didn't make much. They
No.
didn't make a whole lot of noise this last week, did they?
I keep
No,
hearing
they didn't.
Wandale Robinson, but I
I
don't
keep
know.
on hearing Rondale, and I tell you another thing I keep hearing. You brought it up last week. Love with pick number 4.
Yeah. That's true.
I think
That's more and
It's
more looking
and more
like
real.
either the
Yeah.
Titans are trying to get somebody to trade up,
I think it could be that.
like the Chiefs who have an extra pick now, or they really are going to take him.
They may just be doing that to kind of get somebody to trade with them and then slide back and still get you David Bailey or something.
Not that anybody's tampering, because you can't tamper till Monday, but the worst kept secret in the league is that John Franklin Myers, the defensive lineman from the Broncos, is coming to the Titans. And I think the same thing with Wandale Robinson. I just don't think
You
I
don't believe
question
in
about-
tampering, do you?
Of course not. Not in the NFL.
well,
But how about Wandale Robinson? My concern is he's 5'8". And I just hope
He don't
I'm
like
not
you. He
gonna-
don't like you short people.
I'm
does he?
not going to
but
give him a
I
lot of
tell you,
money.
Think about and who says they will, but
I think it's going to be
You
$18
know,
million a year.
But you got
he's
Dable
familiar
knows
with
him.
the coach. He's familiar
Yeah,
with the coach.
Dable knows him.
And he may be saying, "Hey, I know him, and I got some stuff for him
Yeah, good
that
slot.
will fit
Yeah.
right in with what we're going to do."
The Bears cut Tremaine Edmonds, and I hear the Titans are very interested in him at linebacker.
Be a good one.
We cut our center a few weeks ago. They've got to go get a center, and you
They
got to go
will.
get a veteran. They
Yeah.
got to do that.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm not hearing anything about, we have no corners. None.
Well,
I don't even hear it's rumored to anybody.
Almost everybody's that way.
I don't think anybody's as bad as we are. I mean, we literally have nothing
Right.
except a 6th-round pick's all we've got. Roster-wise, that's it. One corner.
I think the Rams would have said that to you also.
I bet they got some other people at least on the
Well,
roster.
they do
may not
now
can
because
play.
they got the one from the Chiefs. But
I mean, we got nothing. And I would have thought you'd be hearing about. I would assume we're going to need another edge rusher.
but didn't you get the kid from the Chiefs? Is it Snead or what was the?
Oh, he's fixing to be cut.
Yeah, but he was one that they went out and gotten or traded for free agency
Traded
or
for him.
something, and now they're gonna cut him. So
Looks like we're
only
going to be
played
doing it in
12
the
games.
draft.
Mm.
Must be going in the draft then.
And you're going to have some kind of starting corners and not relying on just all rookies. And you
Yeah,
need
I
at
know.
least 3 corners. So
you would hope
you would
think.
hope we're going to get somebody like maybe Alonzo Taylor, or that
Yeah,
would be a good
that'd
one
be a
for
good
New
one.
Orleans.
Yeah,
There's several. The Seahawks have got a couple. We'll just see what the market's going to do. But I think you're going to see crazy money on Wednesday.
you're gonna see it.
They say the center for the Ravens is going to get upwards of $25 million a year, possible for a center.
And with the Chargers signing or getting the number 2
point.
center, because now was it Lindenbaugh or something like that.
That's the guy from the Ravens.
From the Ravens is the only name out there other than Cade May and Cade.
Connor McGovern from Buffalo's out there too. They're not going to be able to re-sign him. He would be a good one. He's a good player. 28 years old. It's going to be
big
crazy
week.
this week.
Big
No, it's
week.
going to be crazy.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's going to be
A lot to
of
talk
money
about
spent.
next week.
There's going to be a lot of money
in
spent.
the NFL. There will
Yeah.
be a whole lot to
A lot
talk
to
about.
talk
now.
And there's going to be some crazy money here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there always is. And unfortunately, it's going to be crazy wasted money because most of them ain't going to pan out.
That's exactly right.
I'd say a third of everything that happens will not.
You're
pan
almost
out.
better off to sit out except the first few days and wait
Yeah.
and let the market set itself and, then go in and
you
shop.
you hear people talk about it. Don't get the top tier, get the second tier. Let everybody get the second tier to build you.
I heard something on the radio yesterday I thought was correct. There have been more good players cut in the last 10 days from NFL teams than was in the free agent market. And it ain't over yet.
And it's you
Like you said.
asked early, is the salary cap for real? We're
There's
seeing
going to be more cuts.
why that's getting cut and what teams are doing now to get away from the salary cap, because it is for real. They're restructuring and giving signing bonuses, and when they give a signing bonus, they can take
Just paying
that
more
money
up
in
front.
the signing
Right.
money. They get that. The players get that now. So for them,
They want
that's
that money
good.
now
They
anyway.
want it now.
Yeah.
But the teams can however many years they got left in their contract, divided out, or can divide it out. Say Bill Anderson restructures his contract and he's going to get a $20 million signing bonus, but he's only got 2 years left on his contract. Well, you get that $20 million, and then they can take that money and put it in there against their cap over the next 4 or 5 years. But you only have 2 years left, but those years 3, 4, and 5 are what they call the dead money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's money that's coming out of the cap, but you're having to pay it even though you've got nothing for it.
That kind of important those money crunchers are. Those guys who just sit
That's
around
huge.
and figure out how to move that money.
That's exactly right.
So important.
And the
They
Saints
are.
have been kicking the can down the road for years now. Every
Yeah.
year they're 30, 40. And really, they don't have the players. You sit and look at what they're spending on the cap.
Yeah. And Jerry
It's
Jones,
the people that aren't even there anymore.
much as you like him or don't like him, made that comment the other day that we're going to have to pay tomorrow's price to get what we want to have today, because we're going to pay for it in the long run, but we got to go out and do this if we're going to try to be successful today. Because if you're not successful today, nobody's going to want to come, and you're going to have a whole lot of cap money, like team up north, just a little bit north of us, Titans.
Uh-huh.
And you know how much money they got? That's because they wasn't paying nobody. And you've seen what's happened to their team.
Not good.
And rough.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, get out and support our local softball and baseball teams this week.
Mhm. A lot of games. It's about to crank up big time.
I think tennis has started up this week too, so we're going to try to get
Tennis
a little
and
update
soccer.
on tennis.
I didn't have anything from soccer.
Yeah.
I know Cascade played 2 soccer games this week because we had to get a bus for them, but I don't know.
Try to get a little tennis update.
Yeah, get something.
Yeah, we need to find out with our tennis coaches and our soccer coaches. You know,
I think community
I'll
has
tell
a-
you another thing.
Community has a tennis team now, I believe.
What happened this last week, first time in the county? Shelbyville had a girls' flag football game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh.
Flag football, forget where they went, but we now have a flag football team. And I think they're getting girls from Cascade. I know they're getting some girls from Cascade. I'm not sure if they're getting any from community, but there's some girls from Cascade that are coming over and being a part of their flag football. That's becoming a big sport.
Good. Well, let's thank our sponsors. First Bank right here in Shelbyville, right up the road. Piggly Wiggly. Shop local, save big at the pig.
Exactly.
And Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully David Thomas is back off his
Hey,
home.
we got to
right.
get him back.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
You know,